Alright, I'm gonna play a little King's Bounty here. I haven't played much in a while recording anyway. I played just a little bit before and it's kind of a cool game. Pretty poor voice acting, but we're gonna start a new one. We're gonna be normal for experienced players. I'm far from experienced, but I think I can still handle it. That's what I did first, and I went through part of it up to getting to some gate in some city that we're trying to figure out what's going on, but I think I've got Sorceress and Paladin. I think I'm gonna do her. I kind of wish they'd give you a choice to change genders in different characters you choose, but they don't. I dig chicks, I just don't want to be one. Anyway, we'll load up here and you'll see what I mean as far as the voice acting. I haven't watched any videos on this. I usually prepare myself before I get a game, but it was on sale and cheap. So we'll see what we got. The Kingdom of Nostra. The Albion Highlands, age 320. Year, age of prosperity. It's a good thing they're prosperous.
Get up! Come on, hurry! The warden is calling! Are you really going to save Nostra, as they say?
Of course. But why do you ask?
You can discuss it with Warden Valber. Come out of that cell, I'll escort you.
What happened?
Okay.
Bastian, should I be worried?
Let's go. You know the warden doesn't like to be kept waiting. The sooner you get to his office, the sooner you'll learn everything. I can tell you this much. It's good news for you.
I reckon she just changed clothes. Alright, kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I don't recall the first one doing that.
I think you'll have fond memories of this time in future. During your 6 months inside, quite a lot has happened. Rumor has it the king is dying, and that Montier and the prince can't agree on how to divide power. I sense that we'll be seeing a fresh batch of prisoners soon.
Okay.
They ran off to who knows where. Where could they run? There's nothing but snow.
Your belongings are in yonder chest. Take everything or you'll freeze to death. The prison's warmer than outside, slightly. Pestilence has struck Montpetrie. The quarantine is everywhere. Mages forced to wear masks like common bandits. The undead are climbing out of their graves.
Yeah, you're talking too much, bub. We'll go in here and... Did she change clothes? Looks slightly different. Fine.
You're a free individual now.
Bastian, why are you releasing the prisoners?
Larry, you blockhead. Didn't you hear? A messenger arrived today, all the way from Marcella.
I just came off duty.
Then you should know that he brought an order of release from the prince himself.
No need to shout.
Okay.
Disturbing news, Sir Warden. Something is rotten in the state of Nostria. There's a pestilence upon the Mage Factory. Refugees from that quarter are arriving at Marcella, but aren't being allowed into the city.
I wish we could kick some of these bastard prisoners here out into the cold.
Then the cells would all be empty. Because only the rottenest bastards serve time in our prisons.
It's so peaceful and quiet here. Have you not seen the living dead yet? Best not take the air near the cemeteries around Marcella.
So much fuss and all for what? Who the hell do you think you are, making me wreak havoc in my prison?
My name is Elisa of Lorien, Sir Valber. Higher powers called upon me to save Nostria.
Well,
Well,
I heard a little more than that. As Flavius the Wisecracker eloquently wrote, there's nothing new in this world. But I haven't received a letter like this in all 7 years of my tenure at Crucis. Prince Adrian orders that you be freed and sent to Marcella. Also, you won't be leaving here on foot. I was ordered to return your gold and belongings, provide you with a horse, and, let me read it aloud, allocate some of my own garrison as your personal guard. Madness.
I beg to differ, Sir Warden. In my opinion, His Highness is finally acting with prudent good sense.
Whether the prince is sane or not is of no consequence. I cannot disobey my liege. Bastian should have returned your money and belongings by now. If he didn't steal them himself. Quartermaster Aston will supply you with weapons. As for gold, you have plenty already. Go to Dessen to collect your guards. He has a platoon of troublemakers he's wanted rid of for a long time now. He'll be glad to hand them over. I also advise you to purchase some dogs for the road. And what else did His Highness request? Ah yes, a horse. Levitt the stable boy has a soft spot for nags too old and worn down to work. I'm sure he can pick one out for you.
Thank you so much, Sir Warden.
well, he seems a little put off that we're getting released. There are 3 types of merchants in the game: recruiters, armors, merchants selling magic stuff. Okay, gotcha. There is a book over here. I don't know if he'll be upset if we go through his library. I mean, we are free after all. Yeah, select remarks of Majesty King collected by the court. Writer Flavius the Wisecracker. He sounds like a wisecracker. I like to eat apple salad in the morning, just sitting by the window looking at the fields, eating salad. Suddenly I find myself gripped by the unexpected pang of a sparrow. Such a sweet sorrow. Sorrow, not sparrow. Sorry about that. I'm getting a little rusty. Don't like these crows and crowns. I got birds on my mind. Crows and crowns and helmets. Too much pressure on the neck. Yeah, pretty sure a whole lot up to my parents, especially my mother and my father. The trees didn't fall from too far from the apple. What? I'm pretty sure that's kind of completely backwards, but I guess that's why he's the wisecracker. People around the world perceive me not as only a king, but as a spiritual leader. I feel happiest when I'm truly happy, okay? And a person you see is much larger than his own stomach. I'm not sure what to think of that. I didn't do much reading on my other feller. But I guess we can go get armed. He's already got me scratching my head. Would you shut up? I'm talking. Well, yeah. You'd be without a guard job, bub.
You lucky try. Where are the wolfskin? What do you need, human? A shovel, perhaps? Have you been sent to the stables, too?
No, I've got a dirtier task ahead of me today. And I need a weapon.
Oh, sacred forefathers. Why would I ever do that?
His Highness Prince Adrian summons me to his court. I am free now.
By Mactus's horns. This is the first time I've ever seen a human leave Crucis on their own 2 feet. If you got gold, treat yourself to something new. Go ahead.
Yeah, she seems to have some grandiose narcissism going on there. She's awful
Damn layabout.
proud of herself. But she does look like she might need some pink gloves.
Easton didn't shortchange you on equipment. I warrant you'll survive the Albion Highlands. Go, human. May your body be as hard as flint, and your soul as clear as crystal.
Beautifully said. Thank you, Mr. Aston. May you be hard and clear yourself.
Yeah, some fine riding there. Oh, we got some puppies over here. I'll go grab them.
The lumberjacks brought us our fire.
Hey, buddy.
Halt! What are you doing here? You're not permitted to be wandering about like a stray cat.
His
Are they-
Highness Prince Adrian has summoned me to Marcella. Sir Warden has sent me to you for protection.
So, Centurion, it's true. The Warden received a missive from the Prince ordering the provision of a guard troop for the prisoner. Former prisoner.
Huh? Never heard of a prisoner being released. Ah, well, I believe I have some laggards and troublemakers I can spare.
Can I go too? Oh, how I miss the sunny warmth of the capital.
No, Bastian, you're not rotten enough to let go. I can still make a decent guard out of you.
I heard you train dogs, too. Can you spare me a few of your meanest?
The only thing you'll be getting for free is a family of bedbugs. I spent a year training those hounds. Now, if we're talking about an exchange of gold for flesh, that's another bowl of kibble entirely. You'll get the best dogs in Nostria.
Best? My father's farm was guarded by Frostguard shepherds. Now those are war dogs.
These recruits might not be the brightest candles at the feast, but my fighting dogs are as fierce as the Warden himself. You won't regret a single gold piece spent on these animals.
Okay. There you go, bub. Now I gotta fetch a horse. A pail of water, I guess. Yeah, there's give me a little icon on that compass above my head.
Managed to outsmart me, brother. Ah, it's you. You're the one who poisoned that scoundrel Claudius. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
Claudius.
I did what?
Me?
Don't be modest. You did a great thing here, and history will not forget you.
Of course history won't forget me. I am the savior of Nostria, after all. Also, the savior needs a horse.
All you're asking is a horse? Just a horse? Have no worry. You'll get our best. Saddle up quickly. You've probably forgotten how to ride after half a year in a cell.
You can go now. Actually, wait.
What's wrong, Bastian?
I wanted to warn you about sentry golems. Be wary of them once you're past New Tyrene.
Thanks for the warning. But I thought the golems were only to be found at Crucis.
The mage Rossum took them to clear a landslide. What they lack in brain, they make up in brawn. Since they don't know you've been released, they're liable to crush you. As you pass the southern ruins, find the Archer's squad commander, Ansel. A royal messenger said the squad will join you and augment your escort. I'm hoping that by the time you get there, they'll catch the marauder who's been raiding abandoned houses. Wonder why old Baron Garius didn't turn him into a chicken.
Excuse me, who's this Baron Garius chap? Will he be joining me?
That's up to his magicness. I have no authority over him. Perhaps he'll decide to leave these cold, inhospitable lands for the warmth of the Mage's Tower.
Come on.
Well, maybe it's not
I picked
such a
out the
bad
very bestest horse for you.
voice acting. It's just a comedy.
Stands as if he's rooted to the ground. Races like
Or at least I found it kind of funny. Let me see.
Can it possibly be getting colder? I wish I could.
The horse is a little hard to control. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hold on. Let me get off here because this is like a little fast travel place. I found a few stuff, but I didn't do a lot of investigating. So we'll head that way. I'm just seeing flashes of lightning out the window where I'm sitting here, so we're fixing to have a
You're
storm.
already milling the wheat at this time
Which
in
I love
Lorien,
storms. It's
and
about
it's still winter here.
4:30 a.m. in the morning. I've been up since 1. And I have a tendency to do that. Okay. Ah, some more puppies coming to join us. Maybe them and my puppies will get along. Although they're looking a little agitated. When preparing for battle, screen display the enemy units and the heroes, if any, in your army. Select the units. You know what? I'm kind of went through this a little bit, but I hate to skip a tutorial because I didn't go too far. But they kind of get on your nerves after a while. Anyway, I'll just fight. But if you don't skip it, they'll kind of make you go through their lesson here. Place your units in an appropriate position to begin the battle. Okay. Hold to fight. So it won't let me just hold that to fight. It's just making me do that. So we're swapping positions. There we go. Watch the enemy take the turn while you wait for your next turn. Alright. See, I can't just attack. I gotta go there, apparently. Maybe? There we go. You would figure 3 against 1, we'd just knock him out real quick. But, what do you want me to do now? Okay, choose the precise strike. Okay. Nope. Now what do I do with it? There we go. I wanted to gang up on the 1 and get him out of the way, but if you follow the tutorial, they kind of limit you what you can do. They want you to follow instruction. I don't follow instruction real good. I'm a little sorry when it comes to that. I just don't like to be told what to do. Okay, victory. Victory over enemy brings you rewards, experience. Alright. But you gotta remember to heal while you're in this area here, or you'll lose out of a puppy. Okay. Well, we'll take it slow here because I don't want to miss anything I may have missed with my other feller. Jesus Christ. Gotcha.
It's no good. I wish I could find its hands.
Yeah, they messed up that statue there.
That's what I need.
We'll put on another one, but I don't know where his other arm is.
I should look for the missing parts.
Yeah, she's a little miss obvious here. My map. I don't know if it's like in this town, stashed somewhere. And I don't know what's plagued this area. All the towns seem to be vacant. I've only been to a couple. But I don't know where the villagers are, and all these houses are boarded up. Yeah, we'll take that. I don't mind if I do. Worn doll. I probably should be going up here with my horse, but I'll just walk it. I see people on the other side of the gate, but it's not letting me interact. That's alright. I enjoyed the morning jog anyway. Nice sound of a waterfall. Here we go. Guess that's a scarecrow. Pardon me?
Are you from Crucis?
What happened?
Are you from Crucis? Quickly, come with us. Run.
Trouble?
I'm a lumberjack. We're nothing but dwarven woodcutters, honest. We cut down trees and send the lumber onto Crucis. The humans have all left the valley. Only us and a few locals remain. Stein is our chief. So then this Lupin, a man from Rigon, arrives at our village. He was stirring up trouble, trying to recruit the remaining human hunters to join him in his wicked deeds. Then Lupin's men seized the village. They captured Stein and are trying to start a fight with the dwarves. Things could easily turn bloody. We took them in purely out of kindness, and this is how they repay us. Disgusting. Help us. Quick, run!
Alright. You're right, that was disgusting. I'm following you, bub, but I'm kind of looking both ways here. Like for that. There are many altars and places of power in the world of Ventara. Each altar increases one's hero status. The altar can be used only once. Move closer to it and hit X. Well. Hold on, fella. I'm still exploring. Don't get ahead of yourself. Yeah, I want some dogs. But see, their faces went from smiley to kind of shocked. I guess the dogs don't jive. That's alright. Read book. Story of the Big Ear meets Demerzel. I don't know. Yeah. Well, good for them. Hope they lived happily ever after. Oh, come on. I guess that's it. We'll see what they're needing.
You don't make the rules around here, Lupin. What goes around the floor?
Hey, Lupin, look! One of the Crucian prisoners, another victim of Claudius and Balbert.
You're just in time. We need another strong arm right about now.
I won't argue about my arm, but why should I help?
You're human. This concerns you too. These jumped-up dwarfen lumberjacks have it too good. We're living like little lords on handouts from the fort, from that damned Valber. The local hunters, on the other hand, are being oppressed. Only I, Lupin, can grant any hope of justice.
Don't you remember how they treat prisoners? I worked for Valbert myself until I escaped. You'd turn blue if you'd seen what I'd seen. Most of them are rotting alive in there. Not because they're bandits or murderers, mind. Just because they dared say something about the drunkard king. It's not humane.
It's not right to take out your hatred for the king on these dwarves. What do you intend to do?
We've decided to seize Cruces.
We're going to starve the fort by cutting off their access to food and fuel. When we triumph, we'll free all the prisoners.
But the dwarfs are against us, so we need to force their hand. Then it will be Valbert's turn to answer for his misdeeds. If you're not going to help us, your other option is to spill our blood. Human blood.
Well, many quests you complete in two different ways, and in this case, each solution relates to a specific ideal, power, anarchy, order, or finesse, which defines your moral choices. Okay, so I've got moral choices. It's probably gonna lean me one direction or the other if I decide to fight these fellers. Track quest. Well, it's saying attack the humans, but fine. I'll teach you, bub. I think I got them outnumbered, but they're all happy, so that morale bonus, I should say, might swing them in their favor. I don't know. We'll see. Hold to fight. Jesus, come on. Let's see. What's that one? Hit and run. I like that. Yeah, that swung the tide in our favor for sure. What's the next one? I'm not quite close enough, but I could throw them over here. I don't know if I just accidentally skipped my pikeman's turn or they didn't have one. I like to go there anyway. I do have a spell. What do I have here? Book of Magic, Burning Rays. Well, that sounded like a nuclear blast going off. Unit skill and hero spells can affect the units. Each affect either a buff or debuff. Oh, they're burning. We can handle that. Precision strike. Okay, that didn't... I guess I don't have that. Never mind. Yeah, that'll work. We put them up a little gravestone to honor their sacrifice. There we go. Come on, puppies. Okay. And we didn't lose anybody that time.
The forest weeps not when grass is tread. Mankind alone grieves for the dead. The forest teems, here a hare, there an owl, and branches blow, the pines will return after all.
You use such beautiful language, Mr. Stein.
It's such a shame everything had to end up in a fight. The people of these lands have suffered enough already. I weep for the hunters.
Save it for someone who cares, old man. As we dwarves say, you can't shore up a tunnel without cutting down a few trees. Now that those troublemakers have been taken care of, our lives will surely get better. Maybe we'll find an ore vein and then start our own mine. Glorious! Thank you, noble human. I have nothing to repay your kindness, but my uncle lives nearby. He'll reward you handsomely. Please pay him a visit.
Okay. I'll pay him a visit. After I kind of look around here a bit. Was that the end of this? It kind of looks like it. He's kind of just staring off. You-hoo, mister, what you looking at? Never mind. I'll go do my own thing. Your reserves. A hero's army has a maximum number of 5 units. However, you can keep unlimited number of units in reserve. Reserves units can't participate in battle, but you can freely swap the units between your army and the reserves, as well as adding units to the army from the reserves. If there's a particular unit you need, open the army screen with Right 1 to manage your army reserves. Okay, Right 1. See, I could put them in reserve, I guess, and probably make those guys happy, but I don't know if losing 3 guys out of my army is worth it. I'll do it for now. We'll see how that goes. I guess I've got everything here. Summon my horse. There you are. Boy, I gotta be right on him. If you go and hit left 2, it'll let you sort of walk, which is a little easier to control your horse. Your horse kind of gets away from you, or at least does on me. It's kind of goofy. And then if you let go, then you'll kind of gallop or trot. I don't know. Was it saying this way? Yeah, that's where the gate was. Now the gate's open. Oh. Hold on there.
Who's this then? Ah, it's my nephew Lester's human friend. You helped deal with those angry hunters. Thank you, human.
And my thanks to you, hard workers.
Lester asked if I could pay you back somehow. Here, take this. It's not a lot, but it's honest money.
Yeah, that voice acting ain't that bad. It's just a comedy. It's supposed to make you laugh, I'm sure. Read a book with a story. Yeah, there's another one of Big Ears and his love affair. I'm not interested. Well, Book of Magic, Hold Walk. I guess I'll just go on with it, but I'm probably gonna shut her off a little bit too and just see how this mic sounds. I put in my Blue Yeti mic into the PS4 and I'll see how it all sounds. Is there another trail back this way? Hold on, it kind of looked like it. Oh yeah, that little sucker's hidden. We'll take it. I'll see how it sounds. If it sounds good, you'll be hearing it. If not, then I'll do some adjustment and maybe try the sorceress next time. Where am I going? It's this way, isn't it? There's another deal there. There we go. Well, I'm going to let you go here, and I'll blab at y'all later. But y'all have a good day. Bye.